very quick idea of the kind of person you're dealing with here, I recently put both of my hands in the bin in a public bathroom because I thought it was a Dyson Airblade. So that's me. What can I say about myself? I think I'm quite a modern person. I'd like to think I'm a bit of an advocate for more progressive, more atypical family setups. For instance, my life partner isn't strictly a husband. If anything, he's more what you would call a cat. He's a cat. He's a cat. His name is Bernard. I think we have a very healthy relationship, except that he did recently lick my boob, and we haven't really spoken about it since. So I'm not sure what that means for us. I think this is going to be my year, though. I think this is going to be my year. I think this might be the year where I finally become a viable human being. But it's been a bit of an uphill struggle. Not going to lie, it has been an uphill struggle. Most struggles are uphill, really, aren't they, when you think about them? I'll be over here struggles in other directions. Sisyphus chasing Bolden down the hill. But no, it's been a classic uphill struggle. Is there a lot of impediments to me being a functioning human? For a start, you'll no doubt be astonished to know, like every other comedian here tonight, I have ADHD. Whoa, no, I do. No, that's true. Yes, thank you. Round of applause for ADHD. You tell people with poor impulse control. Yes, I have ADHD, I have poor impulse control, poor short-term memory, I'm clinically depressed, I have poor short-term memory. And I'm an introvert. And to top it all off, I've chosen as my profession something that necessitates the most unnatural communication possible. This is not normal, okay? This is weird. Me up here, you down there. Do I have the power because I'm holding the mic? Do you have the power because there are more of you than there are of me? It's weird, isn't it? It is weird. I'm going to make it so weird. So I've been thinking a lot lately about my internal organs. There's no natural way to introduce that into a conversation, is there? It always feels a bit forced. And we're all, I would say, weirdly squeamish, weirdly coy about our bodies. Like as soon as our insides are mentioned, we become a kind of fainting aunt from a Jane Austen novel. Mr. Darcy, please, your kidneys. They're on full display. Save something for your wife. Got some pride and pancreas. I'm not a one-liner comedian, but I do have range. But they're there, aren't they? Inside us, I think. I guess I don't check very often. I'd say I look at my own insides the normal amount, which I've googled that, and that's not at all. I don't look at my own insides at all. But I do believe that they're there, and I don't like that I'm aware that they're there. Okay, if you want to be constantly mildly traumatised, and you're watching me, so I assume that's what you're into, I would recommend becoming aware of your own internal organs and the fact that, best case scenario, they're sitting there inside you day after day doing things without your complete understanding or your permission. And there's maybe loads of them too. Like if I had to estimate, I would say at least 5 or 6 different bits. Not a qualified doctor, I could have been, I chose not to be. Medicine's lost its comedy's game, yeah. Sorry, I'm going somewhere with this, by the way, I do have a point. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page vis-a-vis guts. On that note, hello. Hi, I don't know how long this can go. Oh, not that long. Hi, what's your name?
Paul.
Paul. Don't know what I was expecting, really. Hi, Paul. Tell me, Paul, do you think it's reasonable for me to assume that you have internal organs?
I would say so, yes.
You would say, that was quite an upsetting wait there before saying yes. He's not sure. He's hedging his bets. Might be full of Lego, might be full of milk. We'll never know. This is for science, by the way. I'm not flirting. If I was flirting, I'd be asking about your external organs. Actually, might as well have a bit of a flirt while I'm here. Yeah. Chrissy, Derbyshire. Clinically depressed. Riddled with ADHD. Amazing in bed. Terrible out of bed. I hate being awake. Being asleep is where it's at, isn't it? I love sleeping. It's my favourite. It's It's like a little bit of being dead for a treat. Cheeky little free sample of the grave. Delicious. And it's nice too because your soul gets to go off on its little adventures outside its horrible husk. Which is good for me because usually, as I say, I have to exist inside this. I don't want to. Who would want to be inside piss? Your dad would. He also has. Some, no. So normally I have to exist inside this kind of barely functioning middle-aged body, and I'm not a fan. Don't think I'm very good at it. Don't think I'm very good at maintaining it. The outside gets minimal maintenance, as you can see. The inside, just a mess. Just a mess. I'm not doing any grooming in here. I have naturally curly intestines. I don't have time to straighten them, like the cool girls do. You've seen them, haven't you, the cool girls? Long blonde hair, blue eyes, designer clothes, straightened intestines, long as a tennis court. I'm not like them. I'm quite intimidated by my own insides. But I think things are less intimidating, aren't they, if you can laugh at them. So I have been trying to find the funny side of my own insides, and it's not too hard. It's not too hard. I think some of my own insides are quite funny. I think it's quite funny that I have a GI tract because I grew up with G.I. Joe. Do you remember him? Everybody's favourite real American hero doll, Gastrointestinal Joe. The only doll that's just a long muscular tube with a mouth at one end and an anus at the other. The only one that's marketed at children anyway. I think that's quite funny. I think it's quite funny that every person you ever have met or ever will meet contains inside them, among other things, an entire human skeleton and some poo. In any other location, if you found that combination of things, you're calling the police. But inside you, me, the King of England, both of Jedward, that is completely normal. Pregnant people contain an entire human skeleton, some poo, and a live baby. And that baby's got its own stuff going on. Internally, I mean, it's not busy. Or just snowed under with existential worries. Sitting there in the womb like, you don't understand, man. Life is pain. When will I escape from this prison? I'm stuck in here with a skeleton and some poo. But I don't know why the baby is French. Some babies are French. It's the least unlikely thing I've said today. I like skeletons. Don't mind those spooky little guys. I think it's quite cute that on the inside we're always decorated for Halloween. I think it would be better though if a few of us, maybe like 1 in 20, instead of a skeleton, just had a Christmas tree. They'd be funny shapes, but some of us are funny shapes, okay? I'm a funny shape. I'm the shape of a sturdy wardrobe and an IKEA MILF. You know, some of us are funny shapes. What I don't like in particular is my skeleton. Not keen on my skeleton because since I passed 40, when I wake up in the morning, I find that I have to kind of manually reassemble it. It's not ideal. You'd really want your bones to maintain the right order, wouldn't you? If they're not sure, they could just consult the song. You know, the